let me try to make this simple for you in case you're not understanding what I'm saying. Please make it stop.
The one thing I learned early on about Ed O'Brien is that he never left you guessing about how he felt about anything.
That I'm not a big fan of paying more for anything.
He made a game of having a beef with just about everything, from Sylvester Stallone.
Not only can he find nothing else to do besides act, but he continues to act in the same roles.
To the Yankees telling reporters how to dress.
Flip-flops are not permitted in clubhouses. Why would you?
The other thing I figured out pretty quickly about Ed is that the things he loved with abandon. Like black coffee, the Yankees, and Cheez-Its. I'm sorry, that's Cheez-It. Ed couldn't wait to pounce on anyone stupid enough to call them Cheez-Its. As he pointed out, there was no S on the box. Cheez-It. He once was seen hoarding a grocery cart full of Cheez-It at a buy-one-get-one-free sale. In 2008, Ed's head exploded into our website. It may technically have been a video blog, but it was so much more. The internet became Ed's confessional and confidant. Whatever was in Ed's head ended up on Ed's head.
And here it is, another Ed's Head for your viewing pleasure here at CBS6Albany.com.
There was a lot of WWE because if Ed wrestled with anything, it was particularly bad wrestling.
This is one of the worst pay-per-views in the history of world wrestling entertainment. And I don't say that lightly. This was a dog pretty much from start to finish.
Ed was also a very loyal guy, so when Saratoga Chips began supplying the morning show, he went to bat for them to be New York's official snack.
There is no doubt, ladies and gentlemen, in my mind, that the potato chip is specifically a snack food, and if you're going to talk about snack foods and the official snack food of the Empire State, it should in fact be something that is indisputably a snack. Thank you.
Even a family-friendly event like Chowder Fest had a dark side for Ed. He was aghast when the city of Troy put a 20 chowder limit on participants.
Who is buying 20 tickets, and what are they doing with them?
His fertile mind creating a chowder black market scenario.
Is there perhaps a scandal in development?
Ed and I shared Catholic school upbringings in Albany and laughed often about how our lives were shaped by the nuns who taught us. His stories about St. James in Albany,
The defunct St. James Institute,
as he always pointed out, were definitely more, shall we say, impactful. Like Sister Helen No Last Name in 6th grade.
One day, Erin, in 6th grade, she walked down the aisle, took a swing and whacked me in the face. I said, "What was that for?" She said, "You haven't been hit enough this year."
And that was the thing I loved most about Ed, his unabashed honesty. Here was this funny, charismatic, authentic guy who celebrated the quirky, scoffed at fakers, and jeered at stupidity. He was a great political mind who proudly whipped out his pencil on Election Day.
Dissatisfaction through the years with some candidates for public office has driven me to write in the names of my brothers, my daughter's dog, even myself.
No one worked harder to preserve journalistic standards than Ed O'Brien. The young people working with him adored him, and in return, his idea of mentoring was to give them a winner in the first race at Belmont.
If you go to the racetrack and you buy a $2 ticket, the least you can get on your winning is $2.10. They give you something for your trouble.
Ed's head ran for 7 years, until Ed's health failed and he was no longer able to continue. In watching them back today, I'm struck by his generosity and his fearlessness.
Longtime Ed's Head watchers know that it really irritates me when people pile up their crap outside the Salvation Army.
While other newsmen stayed comfortably on one side of the screen, Ed O'Brien adventurously crossed over into uncharted territory 5 days a week, 52 weeks a year, with little regard for the consequences, leading all of us on an intrepid expedition into a little-known world known as Ed's Head.
As Porky Pig would say, without any trace of, sounding like Porky Pig. That's all, folks.